welcome back to Black Moon Coven. It's very, very snowy outside today, and it's cold and dark and very kind of spooky. So I thought we would talk about some folklore. I really, really love and enjoy folklore and legends and ancient origins type of stories and things like that. So if you guys know me or follow me on Witches and Pagans and Mino, you know that I follow the Slavic deities and gods and goddesses and folklore and things like that. Pre-Christianity, that's very, very important because, after Christianity came about, they kind of threw away the old pagan times. But if you really truly look hard enough, every place will have a pagan upbringing, a pagan background and stuff like that. It might be not as crazily known as the Roman and Greek gods and goddesses, but every place has their own gods and goddesses. So today I thought we would talk about my patron deity, my goddess that I follow a lot, Baba Yaga. And I thought we would do a little series on little folklore and little folklore creatures, myths and legends of Slavic folklore, because they're really, really badass. I love it. And we'll explore some local folklore too, because I am a huge nerd, a huge history person, and I love stories like this. So, Baba Yaga, here we go. It's a pre-Christianity Slavic pagan deity. Of course, you already know that. Deemed as the crone wild witch of the woods. So, she is a deity that stands for witchcraft. She is similar to the, the Slavic version of Hecate. Not sure if I said that right either, but so that is the representation of witches for me. Baba Yaga, which is this old hag that lives in the woods. Now, mind you, there's many stories about Baba Yaga. She's either a really old witchy hag that lives in the woods, or she could be a really young, beautiful maiden, part of three sisters type of thing. So it depends on the story and the region. I'm talking, of course, about the old, wrinkly hag woman, because I really connect with the crone aspect of the moon and the crone aspect of the seasons and things like that. I don't know why. Maybe because people have always kind of referred to me as an old soul. I don't really get along, or I don't really understand, I guess I should say, the younger people my age even, or younger. I don't know. But I'm always really connected to the crone aspects of things. So her name literally translates into old woman witch or grandmother witch. She is very much like a grandmother. She will tell you what's going on, Her appearance depends on who's telling the story. She's usually depicted as an old ugly hag living in the woods, or with a nose so long it scratches the ceiling when she sleeps. So think about that. When she sleeps in her little cottage in the woods, there's little scratching noises. And to me, those are the scariest. So just think of that image. Her nose is so long that you're going to hear little scratches at night. Or other times, she's a sister of two other witches that are all beautiful and lead men into the woods. So men that are not pure of heart and things like that. Her intent is to install fear and respect in people that she meets. So she's a very straightforward woman. She will look right through you, especially if you are not pure of heart. She will know. So don't seek her out if you don't want to know. She lives deep in the woods in a house that sits upon chicken legs so it can move through the ancient forests. Her keyhole is a human eye to see if you're pure of heart. Her house is surrounded by a fence made of human bones and skulls. She flies through the air in a mortar and pestle. She uses it to grind bones of people she eats. She can also remove her hands in order to do her bidding. So how awesome is that? She is the epitome of witchcraft and what I think is people see witches as, and I just love her so much. I connect with her so much. And this is a representation of her house, a little DIY, but yeah, little eye for the keyhole to see if you're pure of heart, and chicken legs, you know? It's a really big house on chicken legs to go through the woods. Now, when I was younger, my parents used to tell me this story. And at first, I was really scared of the woods and scared of seeing her house and maybe her. And I was just really, really scared of the woods. And then as I got older, I started to appreciate the story more. I was like, wow, okay, she's not so much scary. She's kind of more of like a leader, like a guide. You know what I mean? So Baba Yaga in Witchcraft, if you are interested in the elements of witchcraft in her story, she's the goddess of death and rebirth. So her time right now is from Samhain to winter time. So right now is the perfect time to kind of connect with your inner crone goddess. Whatever the case may be for you, if it's not Baba Yaga, it's someone else. It translates to all paths. So crone goddess. She's a helper, a guide, a wise woman. Crone aspect of life, Slavic goddess of witchcraft. So she's, yeah, the crone aspect of life. You're dying, you're getting sickly, you know, you're becoming old, things like that. The planet is Sun, which is, I know, is a star, and Mercury. Her element is fire. Animals are crows, ravens, and snakes. The moon phase is waning or dark moon, and the season is fall to winter. So Samhain to Yule about. And even after Yule, because winter I feel like dies, especially after the celebration of Yule. I feel like it really like symbolizes death after that, because everyone's just sick of it, you know? Plants, rye, medicinal herbs, and poppies. Her offerings include chocolate, vodka, tobacco. The more difficult to make, the more she likes it. So if you're going to do an offering to her, if you want to call her out and things like that, put in some chocolate, some vodka. If you are not old enough, don't do it. But she does like alcohol. She likes smoking. She smokes a pipe, which is freaking rad. You know, you could leave tools of death, bones. You can do a lock of your hair. Anything that requires sacrifice. That's big importance when working with her. Anything that requires a large amount of sacrifice, she's going to respond to, and she's going to try and work with you and things like that. So working spiritually, magically with Baba Yaga, she will give you what you want, but you have to prove that you want it. So she's a very no bullshit type of deity. If you want something, she could help you out, depending on a couple of things. She will give you tasks to complete, and then if you complete those tasks, she will tell you, you know, you are worthy of working with her, and then she will work with you and give you what you want. So she's a very no bullshit type of deity, and she's very strict and kind of very hard to work with. Meaning you have to sacrifice something in return for your help. So, like I said, locks of hair, bones, fingernails, blood, money, special trinkets. So if you have something really, really special to you, maybe your pentacle or something, and if you want to offer it up to her, it has to be a true sacrifice. Now, I'm not saying go to the woods and cut your hand open or whatever. It could be a little pinprick. Or if you don't want to use blood at all, you could get animal bones, chicken feet. They're really, really, really inexpensive at a store. You can get charms and stuff online. Why not? But basically, I love Baba Yaga so much. She is my favorite story, and she's definitely a witch that I kind of connect to. And I'm like really looking forward to that older part in my life when I could be this crone, you know, witch goddess. And I like really, really love that aesthetic, and I'm really, really connected to that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little folklore video. And if you maybe have other little folklores you want to share, or you want me to research or things like that besides Slavic, because I don't know much else, but I will definitely research more stuff for you if you guys want, or ghost stories and things like that. I love reading that stuff, so put it down in the comments below, and I'll definitely look it up, research it, do a video about it. If you're new here, join the coven for more of these fun, kooky, spooky little videos. And follow me on Witches and Pagans Amino, definitely, and check out my Facebook and Etsy site. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day.